What a wonderful way to end our trip at the Monasterio Hotel here in Cusco, the most incredible, magnificent hotel ever. And we can understand why it's your favorite.
The trip was just absolutely spectacular, and I think both of us really liked Iguazu Falls. I think that was spectacular, and also Machu Picchu. But I think the most important thing to us was your guides. Your guides were so informative and knowledgeable, and we learned so much about each place that we went to, and I think that was one of our highlights of our trip.
Most magnificent time in South America. Thank you, Dennis, for coordinating this fabulous, incredible journey with us. And we're excited.
This has been a wonderful world traveler experience in South America. My highlights were Iguazu Falls, seeing it in the fog and in the rainbow, in the Amazon, seeing it in the night sky and in the heat, walking through Machu Picchu, staying in the Monasterio Hotel, which is where we're at right now, seeing all of the dances. I feel that for a first-time visit to South America, this trip encapsulated everything that I wanted to see. I found it thoroughly enjoyable, and I recommend it to everyone.
The highlight of this trip to me was, first of all, the Amazon. I don't know if I would ever have been able to experience being in the jungle. Secondly, Iguazu Falls was just amazing. I can't imagine any other falls being more beautiful than that. And of course, luckily, because our flight was delayed, we actually got to see more of the falls on the second day. And then Machu Picchu. Had a little hard time with the altitude, but I'm glad that I went. It's more beautiful when you actually see it than when you see it in postcards. And as usual, Dennis, you picked the right places and was a very good pace, and you have so much knowledge to impart to us. And that's what makes the trip really interesting and enjoyable. Everybody got along well, made some new friends, which was nice.
I enjoyed Argentina, Buenos Aires, the meats and the wines, yeah, especially. And then, the whole trip, the Amazon, Machu Picchu, was really fun. This hotel is a 5-star hotel. 5-star, the best hotel. Cusco is a fantastic shopping place. There's everything. Alpaca.
Thank you very much for a wonderful South American experience. For months, I had looked forward to this trip, and everything has turned out just as I had hoped it would. I will have so many memories to share with many of my friends who are travelers too. And I had been talking to them for months about how I'm going to South America with Dennis Callan. Well, now I can tell them how it was, and I will share with them the Amazon, which I thought was just wonderful. Seeing all the herbs that come from the trees. I never thought I would see the rainforest, and there I was. I kept thinking, here is the rainforest, and here I am, and I can tell, students about what I saw. And then another thing I really liked was, of course, being at Machu Picchu, just as it was selected to be one of the 7 wonders. I thought that was such a coincidence, a wonderful one. We were meant to be there, okay? And the Iguazu Falls, I kept saying wow. And Horace and I have this thing about saying wow. If we say wow, it was wonderful. And there aren't too many places that we've been to where we've said, wow, look at that. And the falls was one of them, and Machu Picchu was another of them. Wow.
And the Amazon.
And the Amazon, yeah. Wow, yes.
Wow, wow, wow.
Yes. And in the future, maybe we will have a few more wows with Dennis.
Okay.
Well, one of the reasons why we came on this tour was because of all the walking that Dennis does, and being in that field, the earlier stages of my career in architecture, we found out that seeing the buildings, walking around and looking at it at close-up is the best way to see the city. Not where you go in a bus, jump in a bus, see the place, get on the bus, walk around, and then go to the next area. But to walk around, get to meet the people, see the people, how they behave, what they say, how they react, how they come up to you, and the things that you learn from them, their culture, is very, very interesting.
Being in the Amazon and swimming with the dolphins, the pink dolphins.
And that was especially exciting because they were in the wild, and usually dolphins are not in the wild, and for us to swim with dolphins in the wild was extremely special to us.
And the journey up to the top of Machu Picchu was spiritual and magical and the most magnificent experience, being on the top of the world. Thank you for that, Dennis.
For us, this is the best trip we've ever taken. Beautiful. The Amazon is number one.
love the
The
Amazon.
Amazon. Just riding through the Amazon is the best. The second is Machu Picchu, right?
Yeah, I like Machu.
Oh, Machu Picchu.
My highlight was swimming with those dolphins.
Swimming with the dolphins.
Something, yeah.
Just going down through the
Yeah.
Amazon, the stillness of the river. Oh, that was
That was
excellent.
nice.
Excellent. Excellent trip. And this 5-star hotel,
It's wonderful.
that ended it all.
Great
No one-
shopping here.
Great shopping, great shopping. What more can we say? Thank you, Dennis. Thank you. Okay.
Some of my highlights, I liked all the natural stuff. That's really why I came. So Iguazu Falls and the Amazon, and definitely coming here and going to Machu Picchu were my biggest highlights. So absolutely glad we came and made 2 of the top 7 wonders now in one trip. That's pretty awesome.
Well, I liked the trip tremendously. It was a new experience for me. My highlights was the Iguazu Falls mostly, and then Machu Picchu. I enjoyed each of those, one of the natural wonders, and the other, the labor in putting together Machu Picchu. 2 different aspects of wonders.